Good morning, welcome to my channel. My name is Raven, also known as Gorgeous Gold Tarot. If you are returning, thank you so much for tuning into my videos. Thank you for every like, every share, every subscribe. I cannot express my gratitude enough. If you are new and you resonate with these videos, please like, share, subscribe. I'm here today to do the energy of the weekly energy of the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine Collective. I'm gonna go ahead and jump right in. Also, I will be tuning in a little bit later tomorrow because it's my husband's birthday, so I don't know what we're gonna do for that. Anyways, go ahead and jump right in. I ask the universe that you fill a bubble with bright white lights, 3 golden rings, and violet flames. And I ask that this bubble is surrounding me and anyone else tuning into this video. I ask that the bubble shines so bright that nothing negative may ever attach. Okay. I'm going to start off with the Divine Masculine. That's what I'm feeling called to do. Keep in mind that the Divine Masculine is just energy. It is not about the actual sex that you are embodying in this lifetime. Divine Masculine energies. Okay, we have the Magician coming out first. Ooh, starting off nice. I'm not gonna take those. We have the Two of Wands coming out. We have the Father of Wands, which in traditional tarot is the King of Wands. Also, I don't know if you guys saw that, but that's been wanting to come out. It was at the bottom of the deck. The Hermit. And I'm going to take one more card. The Ten of Cups. Wow. This reading is going a lot different than I actually anticipated. Okay, so basically, the Divine Masculines this week, or the people embodying the Divine Masculine energy, are trying to manifest the life of their dreams. The Divine Masculine's in an energy of thinking things through, actually trying to find out what he needs to do, or she, if you're embodying that energy, what they need to do in order to make things different in their relationships with themselves, with their Divine Feminine, with their friends. They are wanting changes, and they're literally sitting, and for some of you guys they're doing, with the Magician coming out. But either way, even if they are not doing, they're making a plan. They're using all of their eggs in their basket to create this change. They want a change in their foundation. They want a change in the way things are going. And with the Magician coming out, first card, the first major arcana card and the first card of this reading, this lets me know that this is an energy of new beginnings, and they're not going to stop until they get what it is that they want. They have all of these tools, and they're using them now, and this is divine timing. That's how I feel with the infinity symbol. This is divine. So the lessons and things that they've went through are divine. They've been in a hermit mode. Either you're just now coming out of the hermit mode, or you're sorry. Either you're just now coming out of the hermit mode, or you're entering the hermit mode. Either way, this is an energy of sitting, thinking about things, thinking things through, finding out exactly how you want to do this. But you know that the foundation that you've been building on is shaky, and that's not what you want anymore. So even though the Tower did not come out, that's basically what happened. The Divine Masculines experienced a Tower moment, which in turn led them to go into introspection, and not an energy of the Hanged Man. You know, they're not hanging upside down contemplating. They're literally meditating. They are in their shell right now, seeking enlightenment. They're seeking higher wisdom that is above them, or they have been seeking that, because for some of you, I feel like this energy may have already gone out of, you know, this is already an energy. This is your energy prior to right now. You went into this mode, which then in turn made you want to look at your manifestations and get your ducks in a row. But for others of you, this is an energy that you are going in so that you can make your master plan. You can decide what it is that you want, and you can move in the direction of your dreams. You're done. For a lot of divine masculines, they are done with the way that their life has been going. They're disappointed in it and they're tired of it. They're choosing the enlightened path. They've been thinking about this. They don't want to keep going back and forth with themselves. They don't want to keep going to things that no longer serve them. They don't want to be in a space of lack. They don't want to be in a space of conditional love. They want unconditional love. They want happiness. They know that there's more to life than what they're seeking, what they're experiencing, not what they're seeking. What they're seeking is there more to life. And by them taking the steps to look within, that's where everything begins. Everything begins within, and that's just the truth for anyone. So they're clearing out their within so that their outside circumstances can match that. And it's a beautiful, beautiful energy. The divine masculines no longer want to be stuck. They no longer want to do anything that doesn't serve them. With the Two of Wands coming out right after the Magician, it is letting me know that they are making a decision that is spiritually inclined. They're making a decision that is meant for their highest good, and they're using different kinds of tools. And like I said, introspection. They're using they're using the wisdom of the universe, of the divine, of God, whatever you choose to resonate with, whatever is your preference. For me, I do not say God, but that's another story. Anyways, the universe is literally sending them signs, sending them messages, sending them symbols, sending them wisdom, and they are, for once, looking at this. They are literally making decisions that are spiritually based, decisions that are meant for their highest good, decisions that are from their soul's purpose. You know, these are very big decisions. It shares a different energy of the Two of Swords, because while the Two of Swords is making decisions, it's more of like rapid, like, okay, I think I want that, so I'm just gonna go for it, which is not a bad thing. But these decisions, to me, the Two of Wands embodies lifelong decisions. The Two of Wands embodies decisions that are going to align with their soul's purpose, align with what they want to do in their overall life. This is not a temporary type of energy. Two of Wands is long term. Two of Wands is spiritually based. And the Two of Wands came out right after the Magician. 1, 2. Like, they're manifesting this because they've been given the things, the messages that they need. They've been given the symbols that they need. So they're in a space of introspection. And for, I don't know who needs to hear this, but for some divine feminine out there, your divine masculine may be shutting out from you a little bit, because they are in a hermit space of trying to get their shit together, trying to figure out things that are going on. That does not mean that they don't love you. That does not mean that they don't want to come towards you. That does not mean that they don't want anything that you guys made plans about. For some of you, that is what that means. But for a good chunk of you, that is not what that means. If they've been talking to you about certain things and making certain plans with you, then they still want that. They just don't know how to make it happen. So they are shutting out a little bit and shutting down so they can get their shit together and figure out, okay, how exactly am I going to do this? I know what it is that I want. I know what it is that is aligned with my purpose. I know what it is that is aligned with me. I know what love I want. I know what house I want. I know where I want to live. I know without a doubt what I want. I just don't know how to get there. And they are figuring it the fuck out. They are literally moving towards what it is that they want. They don't want to hurt anyone anymore. They don't want to hurt themselves anymore. Granted, we're all humans. We all make mistakes. But they're moving away from intentionally being, angry or hateful or not doing the right things. They're moving towards a life of honesty, truthfulness, divine purpose, divine order, divine timing. They're moving towards spirituality. They're moving towards becoming enlightened. In the divine masculine, it's really great because it's hard for divine masculine sometimes to embody the energy that they require in order to make steps that are not just temporary fixes for that moment. That's been the problem for the divine masculine and divine feminine for a while now. Making decisions that feel good in the moment because you're trying to avoid the big things. You're trying to avoid having to move in a way that scares you. With the King of Wands coming out, I'm literally feeling like the divine masculine, oh, sorry guys, that the divine masculine is becoming in touch with who it is that they want to be. They are becoming in touch with their soul's purpose. I cannot say that enough. Like the King of Wands, to me, or I'm sorry, on here it's the Father of Wands, but it's the King of Wands, it's traditional tarot. He is embodying this he's embodying his masculine energy, his masculinity, but in a way of like enlightenment. He has had strikes of genius. He has literally been just given these flashes that are what he needed all along to grow. He's being given the love and the light that he needs to shine. And for some divine masculines, this is a very specific message. This is because of your divine feminine. This is because even if you don't physically have a divine feminine, it's because of the feminine side in your body, because we all embody both energies. But either way, this is either an outside feminine, divine feminine, or it's your inner divine feminine. But either way, you're enlightened now because of her, because of the divine feminine. You are becoming enlightened because she started the work earlier, or the feminine energy just started the work before, and you've seen what happened in her life. And that has caused you to step into your King of Wands because you've seen her embody the Queen of Wands, and beautifully, might I add. You watched her and thought, damn, it's a little scary, honestly, how fast this girl is growing. It's a little scary, or not girl, I shouldn't say girl, I'm sorry, but the feminine energy, even if you are not a woman in your body. What I just said, the feminine energy grew long before, and the divine masculine watched this energy. The divine masculine was seeking it, scoping it out, checking it, wanting to know, well, hell, how the fuck did she do what she's doing? And because of you, he wanted to change. He wants to change. He is embodying a different energy. And then with the snake, I feel like the divine masculine just shed his old skin. All that fucking baggage, all that dirt, all that grime, all those things that have kept them stuck for so long. If they have not shed it all the way, they're in the process of shedding it. It doesn't serve them anymore, and therefore they don't want it in their lives anymore. They want to move towards things that light them up. They want to move towards things that do serve them. They want to move towards the right things for them in their path. Then we have the 10 of Cups to sum this up. This is the outcome for divine masculines, for the energy that they are seeking. They want their 10 of Cups, and honestly, I'm not going to say they want. They're going to get their 10 of Cups because they're not giving up until they do. This is divinely planned. This is divine timing. This cannot go any other way. As long as you do the work and keep trudging on and keep going, as long as you keep trudging on and doing the exact work that is required of you and healing and finding the comfort and love within, there's no way that you will not succeed. And that's just the truth. There will be times that you feel like, oh, I'm not making it. I'm not getting where I need to go. And that is okay. Everyone has those moments. Everyone has those times in their life. That does not mean that you are not growing. If you keep doing the inner work and showing the universe what it is that you want and what it is that you deserve and what it is that you have been working so hard for and what it is that you want to heal, they will match you. The energies will match you. It's literally the law of attraction. And I know some people are like, oh my, the law of attraction, spiritual heebie-jeebie. No, the law of attraction is scientifically proven. Like attracts like. You learn that early on in like physical earth science. Like you literally learn the spiritual things within your classes in school, in your science classes. And we never have been taught that that actually applies to everything in life. Like always attracts like. So if your energy is aligned with the Ten of Cups, even if shit's falling apart sometimes, you're going to attract the Ten of Cups. There's no way around it. It's just divinely planned out. I did want to pull one rebel card for the overall divine masculines. Just a message that they need to hear. What is the message that the divine masculine needs to hear? Okay. You equals tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. So right off the bat, this is going in line with theirs. It's telling them they have to let go of what was in order to attract what is. I know that it may have said that in a different way, but that's what came to me when I read that card. It is time for them to let go of what was in order to call in what is, what will be, what you deserve, what has been waiting for you. I'm going to get you an Isis Oracle card. I am not sure if I'm going to read the incantation. I guess I'm going to see what card comes out and then what I get from there. Okay. I'm in love with this Oracle deck. I'm going to be honest. This is probably one of my favorite decks that I've ever gotten. Okay. I'm going to read the incantation, and just like I did last week for the element readings, I will go ahead and post it in the comment section too. So we have the Eye of Horus. I'm going to pull Nefertiti up so she can hold it for me. Oh, you can't really see the whole card, so let me see how to work that. And I guess I'm just going to have to hold it. She can't hold it right now. I don't want to hold it. Okay, cool. That's as good as I can get it. Yeah, it's not happening. So whatever. That's as good as I can get it. I'm sorry for the glare, guys. Let me see. Whatever. I'll hold the card. It's not working. Let me find the page. Okay, boom. Awakening divine perception. The Eye of Horus, I'm sorry if I'm saying this wrong. Horus, I don't know how to say it, but whatever. Brings divine perception, protection, and insight. You are gifted with certain spiritual abilities, including divine sight, that are awakening and growing now. You have much divine support and protection so that you may grow your abilities and serve others with your divine gifts. Trust your perception and know that you are divinely protected. The Oracle of the Eye of Horus is a stamp of divine encouragement, approval, and protection. If you have been wondering about your divine path, about whether you have genuine gifts of healing and insight to share, about whether your inner perception is actually true insight, and whether you will be protected spiritually in certain matters or situations, then this oracle is confirmation for you. You also have guidance here that your inner sight is expanding yet again, taking a turn on a higher twist of the spiral of perception. These are the gifts of higher clairvoyance, pure knowing, divination, and divine communion, and they all flow in the truth from the fountain of the heart. You can expect these gifts to grow, and as a result, to see with even more detachment, accuracy, and clear knowing. It is important that you trust this inner sight and come from your heart. This will ensure that your sight is accurate and helpful. Inner sight will never judge or harm another, but it will certainly help you discern the underlying truth of situations and relationships so that you can make wise decisions. This oracle is confirmation that you have spiritual gifts of healing and perception that can serve your own life path and that of others when you use them from love. Trust that Horus will protect you as you move forward on your path and that the opportunities will come at the perfect time. The divine sun will shine on you, gifting you with your time in the sun, so have faith, beloved. This oracle is confirmation that the divine is looking out for you and will guide and protect you through your intuition. Your inner voice will tell you everything you need to know in a timely manner. Finally, this oracle is also an indicator of triumph over darker energies and emotions. Whether you have been struggling with psychological darkness, unfulfilling habits, patterns, or subversive or undermining behavior within yourself, or from toxic relationship patterns with others, or with organizations or groups within societies, Know that you will triumph in the sun, the truth, the light will prevail. Pray for protection, clear insight, and trust your inner guidance. You will triumph in light over any darkness. Your success and growth are assured. Blessings of the Eye of Horus. It is best to do this ritual either at night or in a room where you can pull down blinds and curtains and create a darkened physical space in which to rest. It doesn't have to be pitch black, but limited lighting will support your ritual process. You will need a small mirror and enough light, perhaps one tea light candle, to be able to just see your reflection. Relax your breathing and go into your heart space. Close your eyes for a moment and say aloud, I call upon those beings that love me unconditionally. I call upon the Eye of Horus, upon divine sight that loves me unconditionally of my own free will. Be with me now. Ooh, this is kind of long. When you're ready, open your eyes with a soft gaze. Ooh. Don't try to focus, but imagine allowing your eyesight to stay soft, even a little unfocused, by being aware of the peripheries around you. Hold up the mirror in the darkened space and turn your gaze towards the looking mirror. Imagine that you can sense it with your eyes, while softly gazing around the mirror. Allow your gaze to go as soft as possible and let your intention shift to the mirror. Imagine that you can perceive through the mirror as though it reflects you back into your inner vision deep behind your eyes in the empty, vast space deep in your own mind. Imagine or intend that the divine inner eye that rests in the forehead in the center slightly above the eyebrows is opening and blinking at you. You may actually perceive the eye or just sense or intend that it open gently. Stay in your heart and let the gaze be soft. Don't try to force it or you will lose your soft focus. You can close your eyes if you need to, but keep your awareness on the mirror. When you are ready, put down the mirror and either with your eyes closed or softly open, whatever feels more comfortable for you, let your attention rest on your inner eye. I now trust in Horus. Say aloud, sorry. I now trust in Horus, who loves me unconditionally, to gift me with divine sight, with protection, divine, and with triumph over darkness. I accept all such help coming from unconditional love now. Okay. It is not recommended that you do this exercise more than once a week. When you're done, just open your eyes to a normal gaze slowly, taking a few moments for your vision to adjust to your new frequencies of inner light. You can repeat this incantation that I will copy as many times as you need. Eye of Horus, Eye of the Sun, let my divine vision fully come. I call upon your protection divine. May my gifts awaken in service and shine. Help me see through your eyes so bright, beloved Horus, Lord of Light. I see accurately without distortion or fear. I am gifted with vision, pure and clear. All right, Divine Masculine, I feel like that message went directly into the details that I just said in your reading. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the Divine Feminine energy. This video is going to be longer than the videos before. I am sorry about that. Well, I'm not really. That just means there's more to be said. Okay. Can't get those parts to shuffle. All right. Okay, Divine Feminines coming in with their reading. Let's jump right in with the shuffle. Kind of want to burn some sage just so I can get that Divine Masculine energy out of the room and get the Divine Feminine energy in. I'm sure in some aspects we will be mirroring the Divine Masculine as usual. Thank you. Okay. All right. Shuffle 2 more times. Feel like that too. Okay. What is the energy of the Divine Feminines? 9 of Wands. The Hierophant. I love that card. The 10 of Cups. got a card flip. The Three of Wands. I'm going to take one more card. Ooh, and the Five of Swords. All right, Divine Feminine. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So, right off the bat, a lot of Divine Feminines are confused right now. A lot of Divine Feminine are not sure which way to take, and they're not sure who is telling them the truth, is what I'm hearing for some of you. For some of you, I feel like you have two things happening, and you're just really not sure which path you want to take. You're split right in the middle. There's this part of you that knows, you know, what it is that you want, and then there's this other part of you that's literally just confused. Even reading this, I'm feeling confused. Like, I'm just at a loss for words, and I feel like that's the energy that the Divine Feminines are embodying right now, just being lost for words, lost in their thoughts, not sure which direction that they want to go in. They have these opportunities coming to them, and they're scared. Divine Feminines are scared because they're like, sorry, I had to spray some lavender. Like, it's getting confusing and heavy. They're afraid that if they make one wrong move, everything will be taken away from them. But it's not true. That's all ego. That's just in your mind. It really, all is not in the moves that you make. It's all in the tension behind them. So if you made a wrong turn, obstacles are detours in the right direction. If you make a wrong turn, it was meant for you for whatever reason. And it was in your intention behind that, you know? So basically, the Divine Feminines right now are just afraid that they're going to do the wrong thing and that it's going to lead them down the wrong path, and that the lessons that they've been learning and that the messages that have come to them are not going to serve them because they're going to do the wrong thing. But I'm here to tell you, Divine Feminines, that's not the case. Because the Hierophant, those lessons that you've learned are now in capture, that's not the word I'm looking for. See what I mean? Like, let me spray some more. The lessons that you've learned now embody your subconscious. You're literally reprogramming your mind, and you have been for quite some time. So basically what I'm getting at is that subconsciously your intentions are always pure. The Divine Feminine have started to embody a whole different kind of energy than anything they've ever embodied throughout this lifetime. The Divine Feminines, even though they are afraid right now because things are a little different for them and things are a little shaky for them, the only card in this whole reading that is major arcana for the Divine Feminines is the Hierophant. So that's knowing that you have your inner wisdom. You have the key to all these secrets and stuff. You've literally reprogrammed your mind. So even though your ego is feeling afraid right now, you know deep down that there is no wrong turns. Your intentions are pure, so the outcome will always be pure, even when it feels like it is not. I'm being told that the Divine Feminines this week, with the energy that you're embodying, it's important to take those steps to get in touch with your intuition, to meditate more, like I just told the Divine Masculine, but they are in that energy. Their cards were major arcana, so they're sitting with themselves. So the Divine Feminine, on the other hand, is so busy feeling split and indecisive that they're kind of forgetting that they have everything that they need within. They've learned all these lessons, and they have the wisdom within to move themselves out of the situation, out of feeling stuck, out of feeling split, out of not knowing which direction to move and not knowing which way to take. You have the answers for this. You do. All you need to do is remember to take the steps to go within. Rather that be connecting with yourself through journaling, through music, through writing, through, or I said journaling, but through creative writing, through whatever outlet you have that is what you use to connect with your higher self, do so. Sit in a bubble bath, drink tea outside, go into nature. For me, that's how I connect with myself. I have to get out into nature. I have to hug some trees. I have to stand barefoot in the grass to connect fully with my inner wisdom. Because sometimes a lot of Sorry. A lot of the divine feminine are empaths. So we embody a lot of other people's energies, which sometimes clouds our vision and clouds what we want to accomplish and what we truly feel. And so when you're constantly picking up on other people's energies and feeling other people's feelings and thoughts and emotions, it's hard to keep yourself and your thoughts and your emotions intact. So therefore, it's important for you to start moving in a way of staying connected with yourself, of taking care of yourself, because by you doing that, it always keeps you in contact with your intuition. The great part about it is you've rewired your subconscious, so it's a lot easier for you to get in touch with your intuition than it was prior to these moments, prior to this cycle. So be grateful for that, because before you didn't really know how to turn inward or get in touch with your intuition, but now you have these skills, you know how to do that. And you're going to, I feel like this week, the divine feminine are going to be turning inward. They're going to be hitting nature, writing, reading, whatever it is that helps you connect with yourself. You know, you're going to be doing that, and it's going to bring you the answers that you need because you've been receiving these lessons for quite some time. This is a cycle that you've been in for a while, and you know deep down, you have started to rewire your brain. So you have the wisdom that you need. All answers are within. And that's just what's true. Everything that you need is right here. Place your hands right here with me. Feel your heartbeat. And when I say feel it, I mean feel your heartbeat. Those answers that you need are right within here. And in here. And in here. They're everywhere. They're flowing through your body. You have to take time to get back in touch with those. And remember, the steps taken are those steps that feel so good to you, because the divine feminine knows how to do this. And when they were living straight in their intuition, nonstop, vision was never blurry. Their third eye was open all the time. 10 of Cups. This is the outcome. Like I said to the divine masculine, there is no way to not get this. If you do the spiritual work, if you do your inner healing, even if it is not spiritual, if you do your healing work, go within, heal that inner child, heal those wounds that have so long kept you trapped in here, I should say, because you're not trapped in your heart. This should be open, but this is closed because you've been trapped in your mind. You've been trapped in this brain, in this cycle of this 3D. If you're taking the steps to heal that, which I know so many divine feminines are, there's no way for you to not get your 10 of Cups. This is ultimate fulfillment. This is everything in your life that you've ever fully dreamed of. There's no way for you to not get that. You know why? Because you've worked so hard for that. You cannot not get to your destination as long as you're healing and working. Even when things feel difficult, when things feel like they're not getting there and they're stagnant. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. Things become stagnant for you to allow you time to turn within, divine feminine. Things are becoming stagnant because you need this. You need to be taking the steps in. 9 and then 10. Look at that. They're not the same suit, but they're 9 and then 10. This before this. When you take the steps to get back aligned with this, that moon, that intuition, your 10 of Cups has no choice but to come in because you're doing the work that you need. You're doing the work that serves you. And then the 3 of Wands coming out. This is possibilities all day. Open possibilities. Endless possibilities. This is believing in your strength. Believing in the lessons that you've learned. Believing in the wisdom that you carry in here. Because it's in here. It's in all of those chakras. It is aligned. You can't just keep thinking in a logical sense. You have to get in touch with the right side of your brain, feminine. I feel like a lot of you are feeling so stagnant that you're starting to be in a masculine energy of like, I need to take control. I need to take charge. I need to do this. I need to do that. No, you need to sit down, get in touch with yourself, and open up the different possibilities. And most importantly, remain open to all the possibilities, because that's another problem. So many people have goals, have dreams and visions that they want to happen, but they're so cutthroat and strict on how they expect this to come in, that they miss all of the blessings that are coming in that match what it is that they're asking for, just embodied in a different sense. So basically what I'm getting at is like, be open to the possibilities. Be open to the things that are flowing into your life, and know that those things are flowing into your life for a very specific reason. They're not just flowing into your life for no reason. They're not flowing into your life so that you can just, oh, well, that's not exactly how I asked for it, so I don't want that. No, this is being open to the ways in which it flows in. A good affirmations for the divine feminine that I've been using for myself is, I let go of the outcome and I allow myself to be supported by the universe in ways that I could never even imagine. Because by doing this, I'm just flowing in, allowing things to flow in that I know that I want, but I'm releasing control over how those things flow in. Because it may not look like how I wanted it to look like, or how I thought it was going to look, because I wasn't in my highest good. You have to keep that in mind. What is meant for you is for you. It may not look like what you thought it was going to look like. That doesn't mean that it's not for you. It's still what you asked for, just in a different package. That's what was being real. I need to give this example, and then I will pull the Rebel card and the Isis Oracle. But I was just watching a Gabrielle Bernstein video. I really love her. Oh my Lanta, she's amazing. Anyways, I was watching her video, and she said she had a friend that was attracting in, or wanting to attract in and manifest this unconditional love. This tall man, this man that has a good job, that has, she had all of these criteria. And she had it so tightly gripped that it had to specifically meet every single one of her checkpoints, that when she finally found someone, he didn't meet one of her criteria, which was, she wanted him to be a black man. She didn't want any other race. But she found this man came to her, she didn't find him, that embodied all aspects of everything she ever dreamed of, besides the fact that he was not a black man. And when she was willing to release that want and that part of the criteria, her eyes were open to the fact that he is everything that she wanted, just in a different shell than she envisioned. And that story hit home for me, because so many times we all do that. We have these goals, we have these visions, we have these plans, and we expect that they have to come to us in the exact way that we want them to come to us. And that's not how it works. The universe is always going to match your energy, but with things that serve you, with things that are meant for you. It's not going to always look like what you thought. I never in my life thought I would be making a YouTube channel. Did I know that I wanted to be a spiritual teacher? Did I know that I wanted to do spiritual healing? Yes, I did. I knew that I wanted to touch as many lives as I possibly could. But I didn't know I was going to do it or start doing it. I shouldn't even say do it, because this is not the only way that I will do it, but this is how I'm starting to. And so I didn't know that, but I had to let go of the outcome and just allow myself to be supported and trust this. Most importantly, I had to open my heart and trust that, because by me doing that, I opened myself up. So divine feminines, open your heart to the possibilities. Stop limiting things and making it feel like you have to have things happen in a specific way in order for them to be, what it is that you wanted or needed. Make sure that things that you want or need are things that are just, aligned with you. So you can only do that through surrender. Whoa, that is too many. I'm going to take this pink card. It's calling me. Wow. Love. Get some, give some. It will cheer your ass up. Divine feminines, remember that you've got this. And then right on top, be fucking grateful. Shit could be so much worse. And then right on top, stop talking, shut your mouth and listen. Like literally, divine feminines, this is a time to use all those things that we have been working on. All that healing, I mean, the divine masculine, it's time for us to copy what they're doing. It's time for us to mirror them. We help them get to their part of their journey. Now they're helping us because we need to embody that energy of the magician or in the high priestess. We need to be turning inward so we can manifest our shit. We know. We know. Okay, proper burial for freedom. I don't know if I'm going to read the, I don't believe that I'm honestly going to read the, where did the book go? Oh, right there. That I'm going to read the, you know what, I might. Yeah, I'm going to read the ritual. Sacrifice to Osiris, the Lord of the dead. In order for life to flow and express itself, that which belongs to the world of death must be released. There is nothing to be gained and everything to be lost by trying to hold on to that which no longer serves us, which is better left to die. Though it takes great spiritual courage and trust to allow this to happen, Osiris, Lord of the dead, guides you now to release that which no longer serves, needs to be a part of your life so that you may be free. You need to see something through and let it go so that you are free from it. You may or may not be fully aware of what this is, but your energy field is somehow haunted by the past or drained by attachments that are no longer necessary for your growth. Sorry guys, they're mowing my lawn and I should probably go close the door because it's super loud. Oh. Sorry about that. Okay. You need to see something through and let it go so that you are free from it. You may or may not be fully aware of what this is, but your energy field is somehow haunted by the past or drained by attachments that are no longer necessary for your growth. This could be anything from a past relationship to dreams or visions that may have encouraged you in past times but are not relevant for where you are going now. It might also be that the spirit of a lost child or loved one, someone that has passed on or left your life, are the ghosts of expectations unmet from past hopes and dreams. There is so much beauty and fullness waiting for you right now. Beloved initiate, there is no need to further hold on to the past. Do not be scared. You are supported so utterly and completely in this deep healing release now, and all involved will benefit from the healing change. It is not abandoning what you have loved to give it full and proper burial. It is in fact honoring it and allowing what you are releasing to return to the pure love and light of the source. It is spiritual freedom for you in what you have released, which is the destiny to which all of life will eventually return. It takes great trust, but if you allow Osiris to help you, you will realize that in letting go, rebirth and growth is really possible. You may experience grief, anger, fear, freedom, and a sense of relief, or a combination of these feelings as you move to let go and allow proper burial to take place. Do not be afraid of any of these things, for they will pass naturally when allowed to just flow. These feelings will actually fertilize new life and allow you to become more of who you are in truth. Trust that Osiris will love and protect you, or protect that which is released into his care through the world of death. Death, too, becomes new life. There's nothing to fear and everything to gain. All right, Divine Feminines, if you would like to go to a quiet room right now and light a candle, and then find a comfortable seat. Sit quietly with your eyes closed, focusing on your breathing, taking your awareness into your heart, going deeper within your heart with each breath until you become aware of vast open space in all directions around you. Say aloud, I call upon the Lord Osiris, who loves me unconditionally, to cast into your unconditionally loving care that which no longer naturally belongs in the land of the living. Stay in your heart and become aware of a beautiful man with the rich green light all around him, promising new life and growth. He holds a crook and flail in each arm and wears an ornate crown. His eyes are kind. As you light your candles, say, I now call forth with which is attached to my energy field and does not serve me in unconditional love. I now choose of my own free will to cast into the loving care of Osiris all attachments, histories, beliefs, and beings of any influence that are not aligned with unconditional love. I release you now through all time and space with love and respect. Go in peace. You may not return to me ever. Our contracts are now dissolved, and I set you free. I set myself free. So be it. Let yourself be at peace. If you feel emotion or surprise as different impressions register in your body or mind, just let them flow without attachment. You may feel anger, sadness, or grief arising and leaving your body. You may temporarily feel confusion, nausea, waves of regret, or pain as energies leave. Do not concern yourself with this process and know that you are supported. Close your eyes and perceive Osiris receiving the light of the candle into his own heart with love and compassion. His heart is vast and can receive so much old energy and pain from you. Simply taking it into his heart and letting it burn in the sacred fire of his heart chakra. Stay with the process until you feel it is completed, to your satisfaction. Then open your eyes and blow out the candle. Okay, once the candle is dry, you may dispose of it completely as an offering to Osiris with thanks for his divine service. Your healing ritual is complete. This prayer or incantation can be said anytime you feel you need healing. Osiris, master of love and peace, bring my soul the light of relief. Through unconditional love and a heart that is true, I release that which should be returned to you. I surrender all not of unconditional love to your peaceful heart, pure as the dove. I am free from that which no longer lives. New life and healing you now give. To that which is due burial, proper and right, we are all free to grow with the light. I am free to move on now thanks to you with unconditional love and compassion too. All right, Divine Feminines and Divine Masculine, that has been your weekly energy update. Please like, share, and subscribe. As always, sending you through this week with much love, with much light, with much hope, with much peace. Mwah. Namaste. Thank you.